Hi, I'm Steve Collins from Tell Me Where to Go. A couple of years ago, I visited South Africa. One of the places I visited there was the state of KwaZulu-Natal. Now, this has a fascinating history, particularly going back to the Zulu Wars of the 1870s. I visited one of the battlefields. My guide was a local gentleman called Mphiwa Ntanzi. As we were talking about the battle, it turns out that we had a common bond. Both his great-grandfather and my great-grandfather had fought on different sides in some of those battles. Once we discovered this, we became quite emotional to know that we had this in common. Here then is a conversation that I had with him about our great-grandfathers and the history of the Zulu battles. Mpina,
Yes.
this is a very, very emotional experience for me being here with you. We share something in common.
Yeah.
Your grandfather and your great-grandfather fought here.
Yes.
My great-grandfather was here as well.
Wow.
And up until this day, I had not thought about my great-grandfather. I had not thought about what he would have experienced here. Now, he survived. But I feel that there is a bond here because both of our families were involved in this.
Involved with this battle, yes.
And yet, for what reason? I don't understand why. Why the British had to come in here. Why the British had to basically tell the Zulus that this is our land now. You can't do anything about it. I don't understand that. I understand that your people were forced into a situation where they had to protect their families and their land. How do you feel about the British, what they were trying to do in those days?
Really, as we see up here, and you get the story, there's Zulus that were defending their fatherland.
Yes.
Both.
And their way of life.
Exactly. Without this fatherland, the Zulus, there would be nowhere.
Because it would be like anyone. Your father hands his land down to his sons and daughters, get married, and they go onto their family's land. There's so much tradition here, isn't there?
It's a lot of tradition because we will still follow all those cultures of the Zulus as we learn for our forefathers. So as now we're keeping all this oral history to tell the story by word of mouth, we're trying to keep this history alive.
What I find very, very confronting about this place is you have all of these cans, and there are dozens of them, and those cans do not represent one Zulu or one British soldier. They represent dozens, don't they? Because the bones were just left here. You wouldn't have known who was who.
And
they're all
exactly.
So they all basically lie in eternity together, I guess.
Exactly. These soldiers, they were buried after 4 to 5 months later.
Yes.
So it was really the bones.
And of course, the feral animals would have been in here, and everything would
vultures, all
would
those
come and drop.
Exactly.
It would have been so confronting to come here. It would have been all this grassland, just with bones everywhere, and who knows who's buried anywhere. You can't trace anyone.
No, it's very hard to trace anyone to this battle, but we do have some of their grave with the monument and the names.
Yes.
Those are the soldiers who were recognized by a ring on a finger bone, by a certain color shirt,
yes,
or something. But really, it was a waste of life.
But the British, I find it astounding that they had the audacity to think that they could beat Zulu warriors. Zulu warriors are well known for the fact that they do know how to defend themselves. They hunt for a living. What madness to even think that you could take them on.
But it shows that even the British were very brave. And the Zulus were very brave.
Look, the leaders of the army were stupid, but certainly their soldiers, they were brave. They stood here and they defended to their death a stupid proposition.
This is all what was happened.
Yes.
But the only thing we have to learn from this history is that war is the waste of life.
I cannot agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I just think that this actually shows the futility of war. Here you are, proud Zulu people, still here.
Yes.
Living your lives, perhaps not as traditionally as you once did,
As
but still, basically, your family and community structure is still traditional, isn't it?
It's still tradition, as we have this Zulu village around here.
Yes.
Most of them are the descendant of those warriors.
Of course.
Fought this battle.
All of the people that live here will have had some family member that lived or died in that battle.
In this battle, yes. But I'm so glad that now we are the friends.
We are friends, and
I
feel so much in common with you, and I thank you for telling me the story of this battle, but for really telling me the story of my family as well, something that I have never ever considered before, and I want to thank you for that so much.
Thanks a lot. You're more than welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Collins. Thank you very much for watching our video, and don't forget, if you enjoyed it, please comment, like and subscribe to our station. Bye.